Hello everyone. Have you heard already people mentioning something called programming? Do you know what programming is and how important it is nowadays? In this video, I'll be telling you what programming is. I will explain how it can help everybody and why you should learn how to program no matter what is your field of expertise. So let's start with what is programming? Programming is the process of defining or creating a set of instructions. So basically, we start typing what we call code, which is basically something written in a programming language. And that set of instructions will lead to a computer program, and that computer program will run in our computers. So these instructions we started typing at the very beginning, this set of instructions will tell our computer what it should do. Every single software you use in your computer right now, the software you are using to access this video, this software was created by somebody or a group of people. This software, also known as program, we use every single day in our computer. And it was programmed. It was created, written by somebody. And those people who create programs, they are called software developers. So why should you learn how to program? I'm going to give you 5 reasons. Those are my 5 reasons. They are not everything about programming, but those are my reasons on why you should learn programming. So the first one is problem solving. Problem solving is not only about becoming a professional software developer, but it's about to learn a way of thinking. It allows you to learn to break down problems. So whenever you have a problem, you need to divide it into small steps. And step by step, you're going to create the whole solution for that problem. And with that, with programming, you can automate that task as well. For example, a scientist automating data collection. So it's a very repetitive task and it is time consuming. So why not write a software to do this autonomously? Or somebody who just needs to rename a millions of files, for example. How think a little bit about that. How would you rename 1,000, 5,000, 1 million of files? The second reason is productivity. Even basic programming can save hours of manual work. I already mentioned that when I was talking about renaming files. But imagine that you have to sort photos of your last trip and you need to rename, let's say, about 5,000 photos. How would you do it? Manually? Or some people they search on the internet for software to do that. But do you really need search on the internet to do that? If you know how to program, you can write by yourself a very simple script and have this renaming task solved in seconds. So if you are a historian, for example, imagine that you had scanned thousands of files and now you need to rename all those files. Just a simple script, as I said, can do this task for you. And I I'm telling you, it's not gonna take hours to do that problem. The third reason here is universal language. So programming is becoming an universe as fundamental as reading, writing, and math. It's the language of machines that allows people to communicate ideas and build tools across any field. I mention that because if somebody write a code in a specific programming language and then they send to a friend in another country, another language, that friend, if they know that programming language you wrote your software, they will understand what you were thinking, what that software is going to do. So that's why it's considered also a universal language. Another reason is career and creativity. Even if someone never becomes a professional programmer, a professional software developer, understanding code makes them more adaptable. In many jobs, it makes the go-to problem solver. So think about that. Critical thinking and logic. Coding also forces you to think logically and systematically. Skills that are useful in debates, decision making, and everybody problem solving. It also teaches you how to solve life's problem by trying, failing, adjusting, and improving. The last reason that I'm going to give you is shaping the future. Why not? Softwares, they are everywhere. Every single time you are using a computer, no doubt you are using a software. Even if you didn't open a software, just turned on your computer and you didn't open any software. There is a software running over there and you are accessing that software. So the softwares, they are everywhere, from healthcare to finance to education, everywhere. And those who understand even a little programming, they can better understand the questions and influence the tools that shape our society nowadays. So think about these reasons. Considering all those factors, you should consider to learn how to program. As I said, it's not about diving into something complex. It doesn't need to go there. And no matter what is your field of expertise, it's gonna help you, believe me. So tell us a little bit about you. Do you relate to one or more of those reasons? Share your thoughts with us in the comments down here. If this video helped you somehow to understand the importance of programming, if it motivated you to start learning, share this with us as well. So put your comments here down below. Do not forget to like this video. And we are planning a series of tutorial on programming, the basics, the very basics of programming. And do not forget to subscribe to our channel in order to receive notifications whenever we share a new video. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your attention and have a great day.